Hey plant lover, how you doing? I hope you're doing great. Your plants are doing great. Today we will be looking at propagating goat's foot. First up, why it's called goat's foot. This vine, this creeper, this plant. Because if you look closely at the leaves, they look like an imprint of an animal's foot. Obviously that's goat. Alright, why you need to have this? Couple of things. It's drought resistant. It's a great ground cover. So you got less plants, you got more plants. This plant is a must have. Alright, so make sure you watch this video till the end because I'll be talking about everything in detail. How to propagate, when to propagate, what is the best way to make sure that you get maximum out of your efforts, and how to pot it. Alright, so stay tuned, let's begin. So get your cuttings ready. The ideal size would be a foot long. You can have them longer if you have got a longer cutting, it's fine, but the ideal length would be a foot long. Alright, get tap water, use a makeshift plastic bottle so that you can recycle it and reuse it. Keep it indoors. Outside you might have to change water every day. Leaves might start yellowing quicker. And I'll tell you about what to do with the yellowing of leaves later in the video. It's quite interesting how you can deal with it and why it's happening. And goat's foot cuttings can be propagated any time of the year because they are drought resistant. They don't care what kind of weather it is. Obviously winters, if it's too harsh, you can avoid propagating these cuttings. So there you see, after about 11 days you see some significant growth of roots. It's a great ground cover, so the growth rate of the roots, the growth rate of this vine, the creeper, it's amazing. If it's not pruned too well, too often, it might kind of cover other plants also if you have in your garden. So pruning is kind of very important with this plant. Obviously we'll get to that video later, as in I'll be posting one video wherein I'll be pruning this ground cover of a vine. Yeah, my cat kind of loves drinking from these water plants. It's amazing. And this has been happening for 2 months now, and I'm not able to do anything about that. If you ask me, you will get a better propagation rate if you start them in water. In soil, out of 5 cuttings, only 3 or 4 would survive. 1 or 2 cuttings would not make it. So water propagation is the best for goat's foot. So I'm sure you're looking at those yellow leaves and you're thinking why the leaves are turning yellow. What I have observed in my time propagating goat's foot is this. If you get a cutting, it has like 10 leaves. If you start propagation in soil, in water, it does not matter. Those 10 leaves would pale off, would fall gradually, but they would leave the plant. So every time you start this creeper, you will lose your original leaves and there would be a new sprout, there would be a new bud that would turn into a new plant. So all 10 leaves or all the leaves which you had on your cutting, they would go. So you can also, when you get a cutting, you can shave off all the leaves and then start it. That's also fine. But I kept these leaves. I would also suggest you to keep it. Reason is simple. The growth would be quicker and the plant would do much better later when you repot them. But these yellow leaves, don't wait for them to fall. When a leaf is like 60-70% yellow, just take clippers and remove them. It's simple as that. And remove those leaves at the base, because oftentimes not we think, okay, just the leaf would be enough, but no, you need to take that leaf off the base, because it's kind of a new journey for the plant, and it's letting go of its leaves, wherein probably it's storing bad stuff from its body. So every couple of days, every 3-4 days, you'll see 2 or 3 leaves turning yellow. Just go ahead and remove them. And obviously on your cuttings, if you had buds, you'll see flowers when you are propagating this. So it's a beautiful sight. You're forming roots in water, and you have some leaves which are green, and then you have buds which open up during the day, and at night they close. And the flower stays for a couple of days, then it falls off. And I'm sure you must be thinking, can it be grown in water? Like, after you get the roots, do I definitely need to go and put it in soil? No way. You can raise this as pothos in water. It's fine. But obviously the growth in soil would be much faster, much greater than in water. But of course, you can put this in water, you can keep this in water, it'll stay in shape, it'll stay healthy, and you would get a lot of flowers, of course. But obviously when it gets bigger, you got to change water every 4th or 5th day. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, and yes, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again. Until next time, take care.